enter.
Wow. Okay.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Happy Hour. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. As y'all saw, we got a couple new things dropped. We have some Black Friday specials with the collagen bundles, but more importantly, we have double and triple commissions going on. So I want to make sure everybody understands exactly how that works and what that breaks down to, because a lot of times, like Rochelle and I were talking, like she used to not even really work this promo when she was newer into the company because it was a little confusing on how it works exactly. So um, when it comes to the triples and double commissions, that is going to be based off of promoter packs. Okay. So the volume that you accrue from selling the 200, 400, or 800, the 1600 pack is not going to count in this in towards doubles or triples. So I would focus just on the OG ones, the 200, the 400, the 800. When you sell those packs, okay, and you reach the threshold for double commissions, it's $1,200. So that would be equivalent to selling 6 200 packs, 3 400 packs, a combination of both, 1 800 pack and 1 400 pack, 1 800 pack and 2 200 packs. It's whatever combination that you need to get to that $1,200 of total volume sold amongst new promoter packs. Now, when I say new, it doesn't have to be a brand new promoter. It just has to be a level 1 promoter, meaning you're personally enrolled. So whether it's a brand new personally enrolled that uses your link today and buys a 200 pack, or your existing personally enrolled, like Katie is my existing personally enrolled. If Katie bought a 200 pack today, it would count towards that threshold I need. So you need to reach $1,200 to get double commissions. And for triple commissions, which for an extra $400 more in sales, you're going to get 3 times commission paid out. I think it's a no-brainer to go for that one. If you're already going to get double, you might as well just do the extra little inch to get triples, but that is $1,600. So again, the way I would look at it as is go sell 400 packs. And how that works is the commissions that we normally get off of selling these packs. For example, when you sell a 400 pack normally, you make $80 in commissions. Well, now if you hit that $1,600 in threshold of sales amongst all the promoter packs, you're going to then make triple that $80. So instead of 80, it comes out to 240. Okay. And so if you sold 4 of those, all right, and they back pay you the triple. So it's not like you have to get to that $1,600 and then anything after that you're getting paid 3 times on. No. Once you hit that $1,600, they are going to triple the commissions on all the packs that it took to get to that $1,600 as well. So they back pay you on that. So for example, you sell 400 packs, you're going to make $960 off of that because all that commission is tripled. And that's in addition to the rest of the comp plan as well. So if you want to make an extra $1,000, sell 400 packs. You guys, don't just think about promoters too. I personally, and it's not that I would necessarily like teach people to do this all the time, but because we're different here, we don't have any like set fees, monthly or yearly fees or contracts. I will sign somebody up on a cup, like a couples pack would be a 2 month supply. That's the 400 pack, as even if it's a customer. Okay. So to reach these thresholds, anytime there's a bonus or something like that that has to do with promoter packs, I'm comfortable signing customers up on these because they also come with discount codes. So they can use those either as referrals to like grow their, to get their 2 that they need to get their stuff for free every month, or they can use those codes personally as their own discount for their future orders going through. So I would absolutely be focused on getting that because not only is an extra $960 in commissions right now huge, but that volume, you guys, that's at least an extra $1,600 in volume. So anybody that's, close to the rank of 4K or 12K and you need that extra volume, this is a great way to get that in. So basically when you look at the packs, the 200 pack, you're normally making $30 off of that. The 400 pack, you're making 80. And then the 800 pack, you're making 140. So whatever that is that you sell, you just multiply it by 3. Now there's no wheel in the back office that shows
Yeah.
how much you've sold. So you have to track this. So when I sell today, if I sign somebody on a 400 pack, I know I'm at 400 out of the 1600 I need for this. So I need to sell 1200 more. Okay, I signed another 200 pack. Okay, I'm at 600 of the 1600 I need. I need to sell 1000 more. So you have until it's through the end of the month, right, Rochelle, through the 30th?
Yeah, the 30th. Yeah.
Hello, Miss Garcia.
Hi.
Wow.
Um,
Look who made her appearance.
Oh, nice to see you. We're talking about triple commissions and how selling 400 packs is an extra $960 right now, and who doesn't need an extra $1,000? So
Yeah, it's huge. You can have huge paychecks with it.
yeah. And that's just by hitting that threshold, guys. Don't stop there. Like I
You
would
can
be
keep going.
use this as much as you like. If you sold 8 of them, that'd be almost $2,000. 8 400 packs. So I know that's a lot, but again, don't just be think about people that could use a 2-month supply that are customers even, or any couples that husband and wife want to try to get on it. So I would be definitely revisiting anybody that's ever been interested in the past. Obviously, follow-ups are huge. That's Rochelle and I have been on Zoom this morning, just sitting on here and going through following up with people that have been interested or who have ever worked with us before. So there's a lot of times people join, they don't do shit after the first month. And then if it's been 6 months, you can re-sign them up with a fresh account so that they're eligible for bonuses again. And it's compliant because it's been 6 months since they've done anything. If you have that situation, like Katie, we just had one, the other day. Reach out to me. I can help you navigate that conversation. But that I get a lot of people to re-sign up because they might not have been in the right season then, but now they are, right? Christmas is coming up. People could use an extra $1,000. That could cover your entire family's Christmas list right there. So reach out to people and say, hey, listen, I know, you got started with me back in October. Maybe it wasn't the right time, but what are your thoughts on promoting Thrive with me again? I'll tell you right now. I'm muting you. These are the conversation. This is what I've been sending today. Okay, and I'll screenshot this and drop it in the chat. But I said, this girl, she comments on all my stories, right? And I said, girl, have you ever thought about promoting Thrive with me? You're always so supportive of my content. And I know sometimes it can be intimidating to reach out about it. So I figured I'd break the ice, haha. But if not, you won't hurt my feelings, but I'd love to see if you're open to learning more, question mark. And she said, well, your content's so relatable. I love all the reels you do. I just need to get better at doing them. I've tried in the past and got more no's than yes. So I let my account go. Okay. And then I was like, well, no's are definitely part of it. I get them all the time, but I can teach you how to make content like I do and make it convert. You should give it another shot with me. That's literally all it is. And then another girl, let me see. Where is she? Shit. Not you. She just liked it. But I said, dude, come promote Thrive with me. Like, that's literally all I do is I'll be like, there was a girl, Brittany, that joined last week, and I literally said, you should promote Thrive with me again. That's it. You don't have to make it some elaborate, big, old thing. And then, okay, somebody commented revenge on my reel from last night with the lingerie. And it was like, I was like, comment revenge if you want the biggest glow up of your life or whatever. And she messaged me revenge. And I said, hey, are you interested in just a physical transformation or a financial one too? I thought that was really fire.
Yeah,
Personally.
that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, because it's the whole like, do you want to be a customer or a customer that also makes money? Like somebody's not going to say, oh, I just want a physical transformation. Obviously, physical and financial would be fucking ideal, right? So
Yeah.
I just sent that one. She hasn't responded, but like literally that's how I message people is yo, you should promote with me. That's it. Like, have you ever thought about it? Hey, thank you for being so supportive on my content and always watching my stuff. Not sure if you're just here for the daily shit show or if you have any interest in actually trying the products or promoting with me. Or I mean, you could combine the two lines and you could say, hey, really appreciate you always being so supportive on my stuff. Um, I know we haven't talked about this yet, but are you at all interested in a physical transformation or even a financial one at that? Something like that. Like get a feel if they're interested maybe in the products or the business and or both, but you don't ask, you don't get. And so, I'm at a position, I get people that reach out to me for sure, but I'm in recruitment mode and I'm trying to blow this up. So I'm not just going to sit back and wait for people to come knocking on my door asking me for info. I'm going out and saying, "Hey, you're watching my stuff. You're shopping in my store. What can I help you with?" "Oh, you're just looking cool." "Oh, you are looking for this? Let me guide you on how to get that." "Oh, you want to actually work for my store? We are hiring." Okay? That's literally how this works. So I want to encourage everybody to go out there and be aggressive about this. If you want to blow this business up and you want to hit these ranks and you want to get these bonuses, you have to be aggressive. You have to be taking initiative and not just posting and praying and hoping people come to you because this is a little bit of tough love, but most people, okay, until you've been doing this for a while, your content is not the strongest at converting on its own. You should still be doing it because practice makes perfect. I used to be terrible at it, but until you get your voice down and your brand down and you get really good at the content, you have to be initiating these conversations and finding more people to talk to. And that, we went over that last week as far as like going out and starting conversations with people. I showed you guys a example in the chat of a girl that reached out to me off of my story and she complimented me and asked me a question. Boom. We just started talking. You know what I mean? That's how simple it is. But you got to talk to more people and you got to pop the question and see, are you open? Are you open? It's not weird. Michelle?
Another thing that I've done, so yeah, Delaney was right. Like in the beginning, I never utilized this promo because I just thought it was too far, like out of reach. And so, but once I switched my mindset about the promo, like, and actually coming at people to better serve them with like a discount, and that's something too, is you can even offer, cash back. Which when I was running for 40K for the first time in 2021, I sold 16, they had this promo. I had sold 16 400 packs and two 800 packs in a day. And I mean, it was insane, but I was going through everybody and like asking them, but I was offering a cash back option just to get the volume because obviously we were running for rank. That's not something that you have to do. But when you go out with that intention to like go help and like find people and like she said, not being scared to reach out, you'll be surprised at how many people said yes. Like I have two people that I'm waiting on for an 800 pack because they were like, "Oh, I really need to stock up. Thanks for reaching out." Or I have another girl that from way back in the day from Alaska, that she and her mom wants to. So it's like perfect for them to go in on a pack or whatever together. She's still interested in kind of promoting too because she's like, I have friends that used to do this with me, like literally like 5 years ago. So that's like, and I literally reached out to her out of nowhere. I haven't had a conversation with her in a long time. And so, but I'm being intentional with my reach outs, and you just never know who's out there that's going to do that, especially with the payment plan options. Like if someone jumps on a $400 pack, they only have to do $100 today, and if they're really wanting to do the business too, that's we could easily help them earn that right back. So I just think it's like you going in with the mindset and being intentional about your reach outs to where they're going to feel confident through your approach. Because if you come at them like, well, I don't know if you're interested or, just seeing it, if you have that, like, I don't want to say whiny, but like, whining voice.
Posture, yeah.
Yeah, like it makes a huge difference. Because I used to like, I was telling Danelle this because she's working on her VIPs, and I was like, you can't judge them like financially either. Like you might think your friend is broke or something, but it's not your place to judge if they're willing to spend money on something that they want and deserve. And I would never want to look at you and be like, "Oh, I don't think Delaney has money." Like, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't want someone looking at you like that. So don't ever like, that's the worst mindset to have, is thinking, walking into a conversation thinking that person doesn't have the money to do this.
Yeah,
So
and guys, everybody has a different definition of broke. Like somebody might think they are like might act like they're so tight and they have $10,000 sitting in their checking account and they, that to them is like, holy shit, things are tight versus somebody has $200 to their name. It's not our decision where they dictate how they're going to spend that. So you should still pitch and talk and give them the opportunity to get the 800 pack. They'll tell you no. If they can't, they can't, But yeah, I know personally because I am not the best at doing my follow-ups consistently, but when I do them, they always work. And that is something I can tell you across my whole career. And when I'm in a scarcity mindset where I'm like, like if I looked at my inbox right now, I have a lot of people that are just, chit-chatting with me or replying to my stuff or, oh my God, you're so inspiring. That's great and all, like awesome. But those aren't necessarily people that are ready to purchase. Okay. So I don't have a ton of people right now that are like, hey, sign me up. But I guarantee you I'm gonna sign up a ton of people before the end of the month because I'm getting aggressive with my reach outs and my messaging. And I'm revisiting anybody from the past that I've ever worked with, that's ever been a sideline, that's ever ordered from me, that's ever quit. Anybody, you start writing shit down. There's so many more people than you probably can even think of. But you forget until you start really like writing their names down and then it'll jog your memory. Rochelle also has been reaching out to customers and getting referrals. Okay. So Rochelle, you want to share a little bit of maybe what your verbiage is when you reach out to a customer about a referral?
so yeah, I had a random new customer that came in a couple of weeks ago. And like he's really loving his experience. And I was like, well, I'm so happy that you're feeling good, like you're experiencing the product and it's helping you. I'm like, do you have any friends or family in mind that this could actually help and benefit too and would like to experience? I do have credits, so I am offering some credits back if they refer someone that orders a 150 pack or more because I'm working on the cab bonus for the customers. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I actually have a few friends that I've already talked to about it." He's like, "Let me follow up with them and see if I can connect them with you to get started." So I just asked them like, "Who do you know that would want to feel better or look better? Or now that you're loving your experience, who pops up in your mind that could benefit from this as well?" And that's as simple as it is. Because a lot of people know, everybody knows people, and then when they know that they can get their products for free, that's like a huge. They're actually willing to go out and like hunt for two people, especially before the end of the month, because we can encourage them to get their product credits and then not to pay for their products next month.
Yeah, and also like I have a bunch of people that filled out the VIP form for this GLP-1 launch. I know like I got quiet about it the last week, not ideal. So getting back loud about it again today because we need to be hammering this every day until it drops on December 7th. And anybody that fills out that form, what I'm going to do today too is I'm going to reach out and be like, hey, I know you filled out the form, so that you can be the first to access this when it drops from a consumer standpoint. But what are your thoughts on promoting the business, getting in, to be able to have your hands on something like this to market when it first drops is going to be huge from a, financial standpoint. Not sure if you're in a position where you need to make some extra money, but this would definitely be like a golden opportunity. What are your thoughts? Again, start high. What's the worst that can happen? They say no or they ignore you. And then on December 7th, you send a follow-up message or the night before or whatever, and you say, hey, I'm not sure if you saw my last message. No, I'm just kidding. Don't say that. But I'd be like, hey, just letting everybody on my VIP list know that the GLP-1 is launching tomorrow, blah, 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 so you can always anytime somebody fills out your form, they are literally subscribing until they block you is how I look at it. And I'm not saying you need to spam them every day, but sending them a message once a week as a follow-up to touch base, you'd be surprised how many times it takes somebody to get a message to finally respond or actually sign up. I've had that happen so many times where you guys, if you saw something, yeah, some of the times I've literally, it's been all blue, like in a text message, it's all me for like 8 times. And then finally they're like, I'm really glad you've stayed on me about this. Let's do it, And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't let that fear of being annoying hold me back. Cause I think that's a lot of us get held
Or
back.
like take it at personal. Like how many times are you like driving and you accidentally open up Facebook Messenger when it clicks up the notification at the top and you don't respond back to that person? Like don't get butthurt to follow up. It just shows that you have good customer service and you actually care about them and you want to help them be a part of this no matter what way the conversation is going. Like I used to take that big. Like that used to be a horrible lack of mindset for me. Like, oh, I don't want to respond back because I sound like I'm being too much or I'm being annoying. No, I'm gonna be annoying because I have exactly what you need. Like when you switch that shift in your mind, it's gonna like change the whole way the conversation goes, and then they're not even gonna like doubt anything about it because you're coming with them with a delivery where you don't have any doubt because that's your posture of how you're communicating with them. But it takes a lot, and if you don't have that confidence, then connect with someone that does. I mean, it's okay to be like, you know what, I'm brand new to this, and I want you to hear from someone that's been doing this longer than me. Like, play the freaking new card all day long as much as you want. I still act ignorant. If like I just had Dell on a call yesterday with a girl that from Melaleuca, another company, and I'm like, I can't relate to you switching to another company. I can't, that's her pain point right now. And I was like, here, let's talk to somebody that's been around the tour bus with other companies. But she used to make
Only I
22.
can say that.
No, I can too.
I'm just
But she's made like 22,000 a month with Melaleuca, like in the past, and she's had a great team, but she misses community. And I'm like, well, I can confidently say we offer that here, So plug in other people. I think that's an underrated, underused tool. Like it's not bad. Just pass the phone over, like pass the mic, like you know what I mean. So that's
yeah.
all.
Another thing, guys, when it comes to following up, this like helped me because I can think of so many examples, like from fucking putting my information in at a popcorn stand at a farmer's market to a tattoo. Okay, what I'm trying to get at is when like we think that this is like our world revolves around Thrive, right? So to us it's like so important. Every day we're thinking about it, we're taking it every day, right? But to the consumer or the person on the other end, they have a whole life going on. This isn't always their main focus. They're not always thinking about it. So just because they're ignoring you or they're not following through with ordering doesn't mean they don't want it. Because like for example, I filled out an inquiry last month about getting a sleeve done for a tattoo. I still want the sleeve, but it hasn't been a priority. Okay. But if that tattoo shop were to call me every week and be like, hey, let's get you in for a consultation, or hey, when are you thinking of getting this scheduled? Hey, let's go ahead and draw up, the design that you're thinking. What are you thinking? If they were to be persistent because they have my information and follow up with me every week, I think that I would have already probably gotten the sleeve done. It's not a matter of if I'm going to get it done, it's a matter of when, right? And like it's not a priority, it's not the focus of my mind. But if somebody was putting it there constantly and staying on top of me and holding me accountable to it, I would have probably already gotten it done. And I said popcorn because one time I tried the most incredible popcorn at this. I mean, it was fucking crack at this farmer's market, and they were doing a special for it. And the guy reached out to me. This was like a week later. I was still obsessed with the popcorn, but I didn't take the time to go get my card out, go on the website, fill out all the information, order it, right? But he stayed on top of me and he kept telling me, hey, we're doing a BOGO. We're doing a buy one, get one free of the popcorn, free shipping, da da da. And sure enough, I bought a shitload of that popcorn. And I never probably would have sat down and taken the time to buy it had he not been so consistent and persistent. And there were times where I didn't respond to his messages either. So don't get in your head about being annoying or weird. Like it is our job. And honestly, to me, it shows that this is somebody who takes their job serious. I have a girl I bought Bellamy makeup from before, and I absolutely love her. She texts me every single week letting me know when there's a promo, and I have ignored the last 6 months of messages from her because I don't have any interest in buying the product. But you damn well best believe that if somebody comes to me and wants to order Bellamy makeup, I'm referring them to her. Or if I decide I ever want to buy anything from there again, she's definitely getting my business, and I don't even have to think, oh, is she still selling it? No, you know that's customer service. So that is our job. So be aggressive with your follow-ups. Okay, well,
Wow, we were like a little spicy today from our little work Zoom prior to this, but it's literally like something too. I was telling Dell, like, I'm like, I was so mad that I didn't take advantage of this promo for so many years. And then, like, but it was a confidence thing too, and I didn't understand it. So if you really need help with it or whatever, like, we can totally help one on one, but just don't sit back and like every person on this team should be going after triples, period. That should be the standard that we hold for ourselves, that our company is amazing and offers these friggin' crazy ass bonuses, and every friggin' one of you should be hitting triples. Like that should just be like these things roll out and we're the freaking badass team that's going to go through and freaking hit all of these bonuses. So it's just that's for me how I hold my mindset with it. So I know I'm about to hit it.
we're about to hit it and not quit it. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions? Anything from anybody? From Katie, because that's the only person I see.
I know I don't see anyone else on here. Well, it's like weird on my computer.
Okay, well, good. Let's go out and send some fucking messages. I guarantee you, if you do it and you actually sit there and you do the reach outs, you're gonna be surprised at the traction you get. And those
Yeah.
people, maybe not today, but next week, they will come around, but you got to plant the seed.
Well, and go with the mindset too. Like I literally have it every day. It's like expect the unexpected. Like you never know. Even with that Melaleuca girl yesterday, like she's followed me forever. I had never thought she was ever going to be interested in switching. She actually came to me like last week and was like, "Hey, I would love for you to be on, my team with Melaleuca." And I was like, "No, girl. Like I'm kicking ass over here. There's no way I'm going to move to a company like that." And that's when I started telling her like all the things that we have going on. That's what created the That's I literally flipped the whole script in the text, and she was like, "Okay, you and I need to have a conversation." Like
Yep.
that's how you can control a whole narrative, but it's all up here, and having that unexpected expect the unexpected every single time. You might talk to somebody at the grocery store that's going to be your next freaking 200K. Like you never know. Just stop sitting on your ass and like go talk to people. Like this is our job. Treat it like a freaking business. It's going to pay you like a business.
Yep. All right. Cool. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, guys. Rochelle, are we staying on?
I have a call right now.
Okay. Holler at me later.
Okay.
Bye.
Hello.